Hi everyone, so in this YouTube video I'm going to be talking about dermarolling. Now you must be thinking from the cover photo, needles? Rolling needles on my face. Right, doesn't that sound dangerous? Doesn't my skin bleed? Isn't that classed as self-harming? No. You would be paying a lot of money to go to a clinic and get this done when you can just do this at home. So why not? I'm going to show you how to dermaroll your face. The first thing you need to know, when you buy them, I just got mine off of eBay or off of Amazon. I've got a 0.5. Okay, so you can see it isn't massive, it's very tiny. The needles are very tiny as well. 0.5 are smaller needles. When you get more advanced, then you can go up to 1 or 1.5 and they go up to 3 millimeters, I think, for the needle size or the needle length. So I've prepped my skin. I've already washed my skin with the Quarterly Foaming Cleanser. I really enjoy that. And I'm just going to go in with a large cotton pad and the Garnier Micellar water, just in case there's anything left over on my skin that I need to take off. Sometimes washing your skin isn't enough, especially if you've worn makeup on that day, which I have. I would always go in with this step anyway. Now, most people, when they do the dermarolling, they would keep their skin completely bare. However, I do like applying this product, which I really liked lately. This is from The Ordinary, a very cheap brand. I got this online, or I think I got this in the Bental Centre in Kingston, but I know that you can buy this online. A lot of their stuff is sold out all the time because it's so popular. But this is a lactic acid 10% plus HA 2%. And this is a superficial peeling formulation. So the point of dermarolling, in my opinion, is it resurfaces your skin. So it forces your skin to work hard and to resurface your skin. So if you've got any scars or any acne, it can really help with that and resurfacing and relayering the skin. And as well as using that, I use the lactic acid because it's a peeling formulation, so it helps with the resurfacing of the skin. And the good thing about The Ordinary is that their products don't burn or sting your skin like, for example, the AHA gold does, or the rose gold does. This is a little bit of an oil. This is in a droppy thing like you see in science labs. I'm going to put a few drops on this cotton pad and then pat it into my skin, and that's going to be the only thing on my face while I dermaroll. A little bit down and pat that, and this doesn't burn at all. This is nice and it gives a nice base to start off with. Okay, so now that my skin is prepped, I'm going to prep my dermaroller. Now, after each time you use this, you should always wash it and use some sort of alcohol spray or alcohol liquid to clean it. So I've just got this one. It's a Portuguese one, and it's a little bit more difficult in a bottle because then you have to sort of pour it on it, but after every time I use it, I disinfect it with alcohol liquid. Just poured some pure alcohol on top of it whilst the cotton wool was underneath. And now I'm going to start. So I start from the side of my face what I would recommend is that you start wherever you're comfortable. I would leave your forehead and your upper lip until last, just so that you can build your pain tolerance with the rest of your face. So don't push really hard. You're just going to gently roll it across. If you can feel some sort of pinching or pricking, then it's fine. I roll it across the same area for between 10 to 15 times and then move on. So I'm going to show you briefly how I start off. And I've still got the 0.5, so it's one of the smallest needle length, so it doesn't make my face bleed. However, it does make it red. I think you can see in all different angles. And it does hurt a little bit, but it's bearable, and you can take your time with this as well. If you've got any problem areas like scars, then you may want to go over a few more times. And there are more sensitive areas of your face, like you may notice me making faces sometimes, because it will make your eyes water a little bit. But this is totally safe, just as long as you clean everything properly, make sure you have a nice clean face. And one of the tips that I would tell you is that if you carry on washing your hands more than you usually would throughout the day, if you're someone that touches your face or itches your face a lot, just because the bacteria from your hands then can transfer to your face, and where we're making tiny little holes on our face, it's more likely to get bacteria into your skin, and that's how those pores get clogged again. And I do go over my lips as well to resurface the skin, just briefly. You can see that the skin is going red compared to that side, but it's not bleeding. If it's bleeding with the 0.5, then you're pressing way too hard and you are damaging your skin. It is a bit tickly on my forehead. I would say that the redness goes within a day. For some people it might go on for half a day or a full day. For me, the redness actually goes within a few hours, which is really nice, because you can do this in the morning if you're not planning to go out until the afternoon, and then you're fine to go out in the afternoon. All I would say is hold off and not wear makeup for the rest of that day. You can wear makeup the next day, just to let those pores and those holes shrink and close, and just to let your skin do its business and resurface. Otherwise you're sort of mucking up the process and potentially clogging your pores. You can usually tell, so like when you've got fake tan and you can see the guide colour, it helps you to rub in the places that you potentially missed. This is sort of the same, so I can see the areas that are the most red, and if there are some really pale bits, then I know where I've missed. So I've missed this area here. And this is very helpful, because then you're not going over the same points that you you've already done, because they're already really red. Almost done. And this is something that you can do during your daytime routine in the morning if you've got time. Like I said, if you're not going out, this is absolutely perfect because it's actually very easy and very quick to do. I mean, that took me less than 5 minutes to go over my whole face, and now I just going to chill out, do any housework that needs to be done, whatever you need to do, and then when you're ready to go out, the redness should have already died down. So after I've done that, I do like to rinse this under hot water and then under cold water, and then I pour the alcohol liquid on top of that, and then I sit it on bottom on a flat surface so that the needles don't touch the surface. That may actually be reversing the antibacterial route and putting bacteria on it. So I do that, and then when it's dry I put the cap back on, and then I put it back in its tub that it came with until the next time. Afterwards, I mean, I wouldn't play around with putting a lot of products on your skin afterwards, but I would say give it a few minutes just so that the pores close a little bit, and then you can put your day cream on top. Not a heavy one, a nice light one so it doesn't clog your pores. But that's it. I do this process every 2 to 3 weeks. I wouldn't do it any more than that, just because it might have a reverse effect to your skin and actually damage it. So that's what I would do. If you don't have the ordinary lactic acid at home, you don't have to put anything on your skin, or in fact you could put just the tiniest bit of coconut oil on your face. Coconut oil has so many benefits, and I will be doing a video all about coconut oil and its benefits and all of its remedies, home remedies, benefits that will benefit you and that you may not have heard of. So until the next time, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get more tips and tricks from me, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.